Hey, what's up? I am basically just chilling on my bed and I'm absolutely starving, but I'm going to wait until I've done this video before I get something to eat. But I'm really hungry. I just want to eat. Okay, so to the point. Basically, my last vlog, I mentioned that I was going to get a feet Abarth, and I've decided Abarth out and nose job in. Yeah. Why am I getting a nose job? When I was younger, from the age of 3 to the age of 16, I was racially bullied because my dad is Egyptian Armenian and I was born with an Armenian name. I don't have that name anymore because I changed it by deed poll a few years ago, but I was born with an Armenian name and for a good part of my life was known by this name. And the people in the town where I live didn't like that. So I was, oh, here we go. I was suffocated, I was strangled, I was punched, I was kicked, I was body slammed to the ground and ended up with my arm in a sling for 2 weeks. I was attacked with a golf club. I was prodded with a sharp metal object off of the ground. I was spat on, I had my toes stood on, I had my ear yelled in. And that was the physical abuse, and then I had all the taunting. Egyptian bitch, why don't you go back to where you came from? My bedroom window overlooks our front garden, and they would come into the front garden, stand under my bedroom window, and taunt this up at me. So I couldn't even get away from them, like, in my house. And when I would play in my back garden, they'd climb the fence and come in to beat me up. So I really was not safe from them anywhere. So anyway, there's one day in particular, one of these guys was bullying me, as usual, and he decided to deliberately throw a basketball in my face, and he broke my nose. As a result, my nose now looks like this. See, if I pull that skin tight, you can see how it goes off to one side there. If I put my finger straight here, you can see. Yeah, look at that. That's, look, just look at that. My nose is like majorly squint. And also he left me, so as well as leaving me with that lovely present, he also left me with this lovely, really nice beak, like bump, which I don't like. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't like it. So I want to get a nose job to have the deviated septum straightened and the bump taken off. Also, I feel my nose overly projects, it sticks out too far past my face, so I want it brought in closer. I can't breathe through my nose because of my deviated septum, and I used to suffer from terrible migraines which started after I got the deviated septum. And it wasn't until maybe last year I got a daith piercing here. I'd heard people say that it helped with migraines and I was very skeptical because I couldn't believe a piercing could help with a migraine, but I thought, what have I got to lose? If it works, then the quality of my life is greatly improved, and if it doesn't work, I have a cute piercing. When I would get migraines, if I was lucky, they would last 2 weeks, and if I was unlucky, they would last a month or more, and I just couldn't function. It would get in the way of me doing my job, it would get in the way of me living my life, and I would get them frequently. So up until a year ago, I also suffered, like, as well as not being able to breathe, I suffered from migraines. Since I've had the daith piercing, I personally have found it works for me a treat. It's a godsend, and my quality of life has greatly improved. But basically, that's why I want to get a nose job. 1, so I can breathe better, and 2, so I can just get rid of, like, this nose, which, this is not my nose. I was not born with this nose. I was gifted this nose by a very mean man. It wasn't even a man. Like, he doesn't even deserve the title man, because a man doesn't do that. And he was also young, so he was a boy, and he was very mean, and he gave me this stupidly bumpy nose, and I don't like it, to be honest, and I can do something about it, so I'm going to, and that's why I'm gonna get a nose job, basically. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. It won't be for another 8 to 9 months yet because I have to wait until my loan's paid off. One of my loans is paid off before I can fund getting this nose job done. When I do go to get the nose job done, I will do a video with like the consultation, the surgery, like the day after surgery, day 1, 2, 3, like the recovery of it, and how my nose is like 1 month post-op, 2 months post-op, so forth and so on. So I'll bring you along on this interesting journey with me, this exciting journey too. But yeah, don't expect it anytime soon. It's going to be like 8 or 9 months. I just wanted to give you an update and let you know that I no longer plan on getting a Fiat Abarth, because I feel like a nose job would benefit me a lot better than a new car when there's really nothing wrong with the car I have anyway. So yeah. See ya.